Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Inca. Today we want to vassalize Monte, but first of all we have to enhance our religion, and as usual I asked you guys which beliefs you would take in this case. Most of our usual choices are gone, and I have to say that I was really surprised no one would go with cathedrals. I honestly think that cathedrals in this case would be the best option. When you read the description, it just gives gold and affects poverty, which is exactly what we need to replace thrift that I would usually take. But uh, I am really interested in cooperation because cathedrals. Well, when you read the description, it's pretty obvious how it works, right? So you get a good idea how it will affect the game. With cooperation, you read the description, it doesn't tell you that much. You really can't say how exactly this will affect the game. My problem with cooperation is that the extra yields we'll be getting won't affect our happiness at all. So while we are getting all yields, we are using extra happiness that we would get from cathedrals because it would fight poverty. So basically, by losing this happiness, we are losing all yields in the long run, right? More happiness, higher yields. If you don't get the happiness, the yields are gone. So it's really tough choice, but I think I'm gonna try it and go cooperation. Uh, this could be an amazing belief, but it can be a complete disaster, and I really can't say. But some of you who tried it said that it wasn't bad, so I'll trust you guys that it's not a disaster as long as it's at, as long as it gives us at least something to work with. I think it will be fine. So let's try that. And for the enhancer belief, it's clericalism. We need the happiness. That's the easiest way how to get it in this case. So I'll go with this. And fingers crossed that this works. Enhance religion, yes. Okay, we can cancel that. One reason why I probably decided to take cooperation in the end. When you read the description of what was that cathedrals, the other option that I was considering, it said gives +1 gold to farms, but that doesn't apply to terrace farms. I've actually tried it to make sure, and terrace farms don't get the extra gold. If it affected terrace farms, it would be probably the perfect choice for us, since it doesn't affect terrace farms. I decided in the end to take cooperation, so that just one thing that probably someone would ask in comments how the interaction works. So yeah, terrace farms in this case don't get the boost. But enough talking, let's start doing something useful. I decided to buy the gem here. We have a worker that's not doing anything, so let's keep him busy. And we have a catapult that we can send forward. Much money do we have? 298. How much would be a replacement for a garrison here? Oh, we can really still buy a slinger? Oh. Why would I buy a composite bowman when I can buy a slinger? Although we don't need more slingers, we need melee units. What I really want is a swordsman. How much money are we making? 23. It's not enough. And happiness. Okay, we'll just have to survive without some happiness for a while. I want to have a fast-moving unit in the front line. And we'll move forward as well. Let's see. Oh, what the hell is Spain doing here? Are they still at war? Yeah, they are. Maybe they'll help us on this side. That'll be useful. Move, move. Let's keep the general safe. And about the other side. Let's move back. We'll heal up. And wait for them. See if they come to us. I really don't want to fight all these units in bombardment range of the city. That was definitely the option to just pillage the salt and move forward aggressively. I think I'll just try to play it safe. Here we can do a bit of damage. 45, 45, 45. Stay here. And you can move this way. Okay. By the way, we should have enough faith by another building, I would say. City needs extra growth. We want to start working all these production tiles. We probably should build a monastery here. And go. So Spain, what are you gonna do? Moving south. I think some Aztec units moved in the direction as well, so hopefully they are fighting there. How are we doing? I don't want to fight Germany, although I can't grab Valencia. Well, it's close. No, there are so many ships around that I'll probably lose it next turn. Now, let's just ignore the war with Germany. We want to explore around here, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. And we can focus on Monty. This might be a chance to kill his catapult. Excuse me. I can attack with the spearman if I somehow kill the horseman. Forward. Back. Back. I could use the horseman, but then I'll probably lose it next turn, so it sounds like a bad idea. What I could do is just switch these two. I have what? I have one shot now. Please, please. Oh, come on. Still have one more shot here, but I probably won't be able to one-shot the catapult, right? Nope. But he probably won't be able to retreat. Okay, so I'll just hit it, and next turn we should be able to finish it off. That's fine. And we need one more melee unit. Can I get that swordsman, please? Gold. We get 11 gold somewhere. Are we still friends? Oh. I maybe could sell a worker. We're gonna need them once we start conquering cities. Well, I guess we just wait a turn. Wait. 45. We want horses. 119 isn't a bad price. He still is asking way too much for whales. But sell you like 4 horses maybe? How much would that be? 7? Sounds reasonable. Go. Yeah, this looks better. Now they are closer. Might be able to do some damage. Also, we might be able to do some damage. Germany after all. And yeah, because I killed the unit, I won't be able to kill the trireme. That kinda sucks. That would otherwise be a free kill. And let's have a look on those yields. It's 15. Oh. But it scales with era, right? Once again. Okay. So it will go up. Thinking if I should log the marble to speed up the university, but probably want to grow, especially now when we get the bonuses from growth. Let's play it safe, stay out of the city bombardment range. I'm looking for the guy with indirect fire. Okay, let's move forward. We'll see how much damage we take from the city. need to block this tile. Now moving forward here should be safe. Wait, 45. Let's finally get that swordsman. And when we get him to the front line, I think we can be more aggressive. I think spearmen are a little bit too fragile. Okay, go. Congo declared war on us. Nice. I don't even know where Congo is. Is it this one? Oh. Oh, and Spain killed that trireme. Okay. Wait. One more turn, I think. Could do. Let's kill one more jaguar. Wait. Guess we'll just wait here for a while. Go. I don't like that those Spanish units are moving to us. Hopefully it doesn't mean Spain is trying to get in position for attack. But I think if Spain was planning to attack, she would move units to the city, not to our units. This is probably what we have been waiting for. You can move forward. Oh, oh, come on, I thought we would be able to kill the Jaguar, never mind. But you can move forward finally. Fortify. I think it's time to send the horsemen south. Let's see how much damage we can do to this city. That's not bad. 45. Maybe next turn I could even move the spearmen forward and attack with both composite bows. It depends if there are some units coming from the south. And before we enter Renaissance era, we should buy as many monasteries as possible. So we are done in our capital. Have monastery, these two cities. What about this one? I think this will be a city focused on specialists. I think extra growth isn't a bad idea. And I'll queue up Writers Guild after the university. Okay, go. Basically taking no damage, somehow. Oh, we want to lock the production, but I'm thinking... Do we need all this food? It delays the growth by 3 turns. That's not the end of the world. I'll definitely take it in exchange for some extra production. How are we doing in the capital? 3 turns for university. After university we have amphitheater and then grand temple. So that's what? 15 turns, which means we can go amphitheater into temple. And then probably workshop. Stoneworks, aqueduct, walls. I may have to move walls up in case Spain declares, but hopefully she won't. Okay, I have to block the road, make sure that Monty can't attack our bowman from behind. This is probably the reason why Spain is moving so many units. She just wants to kill these remains of Monty's army. It's funny that the composite bows are basically doing more damage than a catapult. Oh, and I should have killed the jaguar. Never mind, too late. But if he survives, it's not the end of the world, because we want to vassalize Monty. So if he is left with one extra unit after the war, I don't mind. Let's wait on the tile, and we are 10 turns away from banking. How much is that? It's 800. What's the cost of the tag? It's not even a third of the tag, but I'm considering it anyway. In long term, Academy would be better, but I want to rush banking, and every turn that we can shave off is actually good. Yeah, let's do it. I think we should get enough scientists so we can pop some more academies later, but right now I really want to enter Renaissance era. 45, 45. Probably won't be able to use the second catapult. Let's actually move him back. And go. Let's stay. Oh, that was a lot of damage from nowhere. Most sophisticated cultures. So, even though I'm pushing culture really hard and we have Kilimanjaro, we are still behind. How the hell is that possible? Do we have to kill anything else? Probably this jaguar. Make sure that there are no units left around the city. And anyone else? Nope. But I think now it's just 2 more turns. We focus everything on the city, and should be ours. Production. Okay, at this point I think it's time to start getting temples even before the amphitheater. Because there was a comment like multiple times that I should be building temples before amphitheaters. The temples are better than amphitheaters because they will give 5 faith and 2 culture. Yeah, they will, but not before I get a grand temple. Right here, all temples gain +2 faith, +1 culture. Because I know when I'm building the grand temple, I and I want to prioritize culture. I know that I had time to build amphitheaters before temples become better. So now I'm finishing universities. I will queue up temples, and I won't lose anything. I will get temples in time, so don't worry. It's gonna work just fine without the boost from the Grand Temple. Normal temples are really not that good. We don't need that much faith yet. And I really wanted that culture. So that's just the explanation for the decision. Okay, go. Wait here. Let's see what the Trireme wants to do. I'd like to explore it to the south. I really don't want to fight Germany, but I'm not going anywhere through the ship. Let's see, can we? No, he's not willing to talk even. This looks like work for one of our workers. 45. And how are we doing here? Interesting that Spain is not killing these units. Are they not? Oh, they are not at war anymore. Well, that makes sense. Probably have to run away. Interesting. 45. Now let's just focus on the city. The swordsman should be fine. He can heal from the farm. I'll just end the war. Come on, would you die finally? 8 hit points. But no, they will just replace him. Wait. Looks like a terrible idea. If there are more ships, I could lose a way out. Let's just move here. Go. Look at the swordsman. How the hell is he taking that much damage? I know that they just bought a skirmisher, but still. There we go, Renaissance era with the Great Writer. Good. We'll just wait for the war to end. And what is this, by the way? Settler, worker, and the missionary. I somehow kill that. Not sure that I want that settler. I definitely don't want the missionary spread the wrong religion. Let's see. Probably don't have the damage. But now I can move and get 2 extra shots. Let's pillage this tile before we take the city. This has... Yeah, I want to say this has to be enough. But did the city really survive on 1 hit point? No, 2 hit points. Okay, that changes everything. We still have the horseman. I'm not sure if we can kill the jaguar now. That's not enough. I have to take the city, of course. What did we get? Library, market, forge, church, two wonders. Look at that, we got pretty much everything. Okay, great. And 16 citizens. Can we even handle that? And we will be able to get the kill in the end. Good. Monty, can we talk? Not a chance. Well, that's not an answer that I wanted to hear. But maybe you just have to wait a turn. 45, 45. I think it might be better to just build a village on the hill. Because we all have to build as many villages as possible to get gold. When we don't have thrift, we will focus. We'll have to focus the improvements that help us with poverty. How are we doing now? The banking done. We want currency, definitely. After currency, we want chivalry. Then we want steel to finally get some useful frontline units, and then machinery. And I think once we get machinery, we attack Spain because our logistics crossbows will be just ridiculous. And oh, here is marble. Okay. We'll have to switch the religion. Is it the holy city? No, Honolulu is a holy city. This is why I want to get the castles second. They're down to what, 2 happiness, so we definitely need to find happiness pretty much anywhere we can. $900, that sounds pretty bad. But, you know how it's with me and Great Works. The way I play, I don't care about Great Works at all. Grant a large amount of culture scaling by 3% for every owned great work. Okay, let's get the great work then. And we'll just make our future writers better.
Oedipus knew the famous riddles. He was a...
It's not like we are not getting any culture at all from the great works. And yeah, I think we want to rebuild the city before we build the courthouse. At least the basics. 1, 2, 3. And then probably a courthouse. Really? Not willing to talk? Okay, I'll make a cut here. And in the next episode... well, we'll try to peace out. And probably start preparing for the war with Spain. Problem is, we are now pretty close to Polynesia as well. And Polynesia has defensive pact with Germany that we are fighting right now. We could end up fighting both Spain and Polynesia if we declare on Spain. We may even end up like creating a short-term alliance with Spain. But the problem is, it's obvious that Spain is starting to snowball. We'll just have to declare on them and, worst case scenario, fight both Spain and Polynesia at the same time. Oh, we'll see about that. Off camera, I also have to check our building queues and change some things, especially because we want a pioneer to replace the city. And there may be some more changes. But we are definitely done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.